We're fleeing the urban life in droves. For places...
well, like this. Wow! This is the view from your garden.
Guys, you ready to get in the new house?
Yeah!
Let's go then!
Embracing the highs and lows for a country house and a better life.
I don't think any of us realised how much work we were going to have to put into this.
This is going to have to be rebuilt before we can use this room.
To a simple life.
I'm not so sure I'm going to get that.
Over the next decade or so, Cardiff's population is forecast to increase by 25%. Just one of the reasons empty nesters Richard and Dawn Erskine are heading to the country.
Children have all flown the nest. The boys left last year, and we've been rattling around really in the house, haven't we?
We've got a 5-bedroom house, and there's the 2 of us.
For the last 3 decades, they've lived in the suburbs raising 3 kids, Carly, Kyle and Lewis. They've also held down demanding jobs, Dawn as a family support worker of 19 years and Richard as a police detective.
I was in the police for 30 years. I retired 2 years ago. I think we both had a career of looking after people, keeping people safe. For me now, it's about moving on and creating our own little niche in the country.
Ooh, that's red.
The only thing holding them back, the heartbreak of leaving family behind.
I realised that I can't step away from the grandchildren. I want to see them grow up.
Which is why Dawn and Richard came up with the bold idea of inviting the entire clan to join them.
Pass some bread, please.
But while their sons are sticking with city life, daughter Carly and her husband Matt have cashed in their property chips too, joining Mum and Dad to get more family time.
To us.
Fabulous.
Cheers.
Life's pretty
Crazy,
isn't it?
Yeah. We don't have a normal lifestyle. We're very, very busy all the time. We've got 3 girls, which, when they're older, I'm not looking forward to. We've got Riley, who's 9. Riley's a very intelligent young girl. She likes to go off on her own, have adventures. Brookie, who's just turned 7. Brookie is the comedian. She's the funny little one. Blake is 2. The reason we're not having a 4th. She is a terror.
With the girls growing up fast, this young family needs more space, something that's hard to come by in the middle of a city.
I think when we're at home, we're all on top of each other an awful lot.
The girls live to be outside and the garden's really small.
They're getting older and they like their own space now.
But it's not just living space that's the problem. Carly, a play worker, and Matt, an electrician, have 0 work-life balance.
I'm working every day 12 hours out of the house, maybe more. I spend about an hour and a half with the kids because it's home, bath, bed.
Just want more family quality time together. It's something that we've talked about for years, and we just feel that now is the right time.
So this family are headed to the small village of Llanddewi Brefi, or should I say more specifically, the mountain next door, and this amazing house. After selling their city homes for a combined total of £605,000, they bought this gem for £445,000. That's 160 grand less, making them mortgage-free, and it also means 3 generations under one roof.
It's too easy here. We want it to be harder. Why not? Another challenge.
Which is where I come in. Though rather than taking a tour of their new home, I'm instead meeting them here, as apparently their country life has hit its very first hurdle.
Morning, gang.
Morning.
How are you all?
Absolutely
Good,
wonderful, thank you.
So I am slightly surprised to be meeting you in a caravan site. So are we. Tell me what's been going on, Dawn. We were hoping to be in the new place by now, but unfortunately, we've made ourselves homeless for a week. Sort of.
Well, it's not a bad home.
But in a beautiful setting. But there's no risk, is there, at this point, that
anything might fall through, or...?
We've exchanged.
We've all exchanged, and in 48 hours, we should be moving in.
So this move is quite unusual because it basically is involving all of you.
Didn't want to leave the grandkids.
Right, so you thought, we'll bring them with us.
We thought we'd pop the question.
Did you think they were mad? It's quite a big deal, isn't it?
It is
all
a big
living
deal.
together.
It is a big deal, but I think, you know, we've all got a good relationship. We all just feel more relaxed here, so it just seemed right, really. I don't think I could be without my mum and dad, to be honest.
Living next door to Llanddewi Brefi, with its population of just 600 people, 2 pubs and 2 shops, the Erskine Pools will soon call this 200-year-old Welsh longhouse home. The plan? To share a communal kitchen, but divide the rest of this house into 2 separate residences. They also want to tame the massive garden, which was once a tourist attraction, but now completely overgrown.
I remember Matt and I driving away from there, and we were just had silly grins on our face, giggling to ourselves. You know, it was absolutely stunning. 3.5 acres of landscape gardens with ponds.
Are you gardeners?
No.
Well, you're soon going to have to be.
Even tougher, getting their many acres to generate an income that supports 3 generations. Which means restoring the botanical gardens to former glory, building glamping pods that take in those views, using the derelict polytunnels to grow fruit and veg, and even reopening what used to be the only pizzeria in the village.
I absolutely love what this family has done, and it seems to make so much sense, doesn't it? You know, sell 2 houses, combine that income, live the dream. However, it is quite scary, so I can't wait to see what happens next.
Though when the Erskine Pools finally get the keys, they discover the workload's even more than they bargained for.
We were without a cooker for a month. We had water coming through the ceiling.
My goodness.
Quitting the rat race is a dream the Erskine Pool family have bet their house on. Or should I say, bet 2 houses on. Though having spent the last week on a campsite, today, finally, they have the keys to their new home.
Oh, look at the size of this kitchen.
Thank you.
Oh.
Big kitchen.
There's so many rooms. Bit overwhelming.
What do you think, Hoops? Do you like your new house? Yeah? I think somebody's happy.
Boasting more space and more land for 160 grand less than their properties in Cardiff, now the hard work really begins.
We've got a whole weekend of mops and buckets and dusters and hoovers.
Here's my helpers. Cleaning has begun.
And while they've filled Matt's van with a few basics,
We need a cup of tea, we do. I've not done since this morning.
their furniture won't be here for another 4 days. So once again, they're camping out.
We brought camp beds, microwave, kettle,
Cuddly toy.
and a bit of food.
Camp chairs.
Did we bring camp chairs?
2.
2. OK, that's going to be a bit of...
A dice, because it'll be...
We'll have to play musical chairs.
But making this a home that works for 7 people is just the beginning. They also need to turn the derelict polytunnels and massive garden into a business that supports the entire family.
Can't take it all in. There's so much to look at. Are you happy, Blakey? Yeah? We've got a lot of work to do, haven't we? A lot of work, but it's going to be worth it.
If you're inspired to make the move from the city and settle in the country, then I've been house hunting. And just as the Erskine Pools will tell you, West Wales is filled with towns and villages that offer a dream country life. If you like a bit of period charm, well, how about this gorgeous former fabric mill? Full of character and charm, it now boasts 3 large reception rooms, and it also has plenty of space for a big family with an impressive 5 bedrooms. And it's surrounded by half an acre of land, complete with its very own stream. The price tag, £375,000. The region is also renowned for its natural beauty, from the Cambrian mountains to more than 30 beaches along its rugged coastline. Though if you're looking for the best of both town and country, then this 4-bedroom house is in the heart of a village. Only a few minutes from the market town of Landisel, it looks out onto green open fields, boasts plenty of living space, and a conservatory that makes the absolute most of its location. It's also surrounded by beautiful walks and cycle paths, a country life on the market for £450,000. For Richard, Dawn and the rest of the family, it's been 2 months since they made the move. So what is the reality of 3 generational living and major renovation?
Welcome, Kate. Look at this place. Can I come in? Come on in. Thank you. Hello, puppy dogs.
While the family comes together to eat, the rest of the time this grand old house divides rather nicely in 2, each with its own entrance, staircase and living room.
So are we now in, is this your territory?
So this is our side.
Okay. It's a lovely room, lovely fireplace as well.
We've got a little bit to do.
Though it's nothing compared to upstairs.
Isn't this amazing? I love these windows.
There's a lovely view from the window. We've got a lot of work to do though, haven't we?
So you're going to be redecorating everything, are you?
Everything. The whole layout of upstairs is going to change. So Mum and Dad will have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom on their side.
Yeah.
And it'll be bricked, and then we'll have 4 bedrooms and a bathroom on our side.
Wow.
And in the meantime, everyone's living out of boxes.
Do you want to show Kate your bedroom?
Hello, girls. This is a fantastic bedroom. Have you decorated this already?
So, although it's only a temporary bedroom, but at least it's nice for them.
It's
for the
lovely.
time being.
Do you like it, Riley?
Yeah.
Venture on from the girls' room and there's a second set of stairs.
So that goes down into your mum and dad's bit?
It does.
Right. It's a very confusing house.
It's at this point Dawn takes over the tour. But how is she finding the chaos?
Quietly between us, are you regretting any part of this?
Not regrets. Obviously, there's times I miss my boys back in Cardiff and my friends.
Yeah.
So I think out of the 4 of us, I'm the one that struggled the most with just trying to... I don't suppose it's called breaking away, is it? But making that move.
It is a big project that you've taken on.
Yeah.
And frankly, it takes guts. But you have got them. You're that kind of girl.
Somewhere. I do like a challenge. And I want to see it through for the grandchildren.
Yeah.
Because there's not many kids, unless you're brought up in the countryside, that get this.
Yeah.
So it's got to work for them.
Well, my goodness. It was worth the wait, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Oh, Richard.
No. Moving to the countryside from the city, there's a big reality check as well.
Right.
But I said 7 weeks in now, honeymoon period is over.
Yeah.
And we're now really understanding what it is actually to live as part of the country community.
I don't think we had a honeymoon period, did we? We came straight in and just got on with it.
So we've had a couple of hiccups since we've been in. We were without a cooker for a month. We had water coming through the ceiling at one point from the shower.
Oh, my goodness.
We have to have a whole new heating system put in.
So, we're well into winter and you've got no heating?
In some rooms, yeah.
Right. So is your feeling that if you can survive this, you can survive anything?
It's been hurdles, many hurdles. We jumped the hurdle, we sorted it out between the four of us, but we're still here.
Yeah. Right.
So far.
Okay. And still talking. Yes. Well, that's the main thing. I suppose the really big change is that you were living in your own house in Cardiff, and now you're, Matt, living with Carly's parents, all in the same house. How is that multi-generational living?
Where we did live previously, we did spend an awful lot of time together. It's not that much different, really.
Top marks for diplomacy. Mind you, the Erskine Pools aren't just living together. They're also trying to turn their 3.5 acres into a business that supports the entire family.
Gosh, look at these eucalyptus trees.
We need some koalas now, don't we?
Once a popular tourist attraction, the gardens, now completely overgrown, boast 1,300 plants, trees and shrubs collected by the previous owner.
Never been anywhere like this.
Now you can see why we fell in love with it.
I totally can.
Richard's plan is to return every square inch to its former glory, so they can generate an income from visitors, hosting events and even glamping. But first comes a lot of hard graft.
Where you see trees, and that's in the distance, that's all part of this.
Goodness, it's like taking on a national park.
Yes, and they're all gardens, so it's not just like a bit of pasture.
You can't just let it go wild.
No, all of this has to be cultivated.
Crikey.
As for the glamping pods, which can cost up to £25,000 each, how's this for a location?
Oh, wow. This is the view from your garden.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm speechless.
Even on a day like this, it's beautiful, isn't it?
How quickly can you get these glamping pods ready? Come on, Richard, I'll help.
That's the challenge, come on.
But while the to-do list is getting bigger by the second, the Great Gardening Challenge doesn't end there.
Oh my goodness, it's enormous.
There's also 2 massive polytunnels where Richard wants to grow all of the family's fruit and veg.
You're looking very happy, Matt. So,
I am.
Is this the soil that's underneath here?
Yeah, and sadly, it's quite rocky, but it's been undercover for about 10 years. Hasn't seen the light of day, hasn't had an ounce of water.
Is the idea to grow food for the family or for the business, or both?
Because of the size, it gives us the opportunity to do both.
Well, you could grow, frankly, you could grow food for most of West Wales, I would have thought.
We'll try. We'll have a go.
But wait, there's more. These 2 are also still working full-time. Richard as a security consultant and Matt as an electrician. And there's one other project that's key to their business plan: reopening the old pizzeria. Because around here, people will drive for miles to enjoy great food in fabulous surroundings. And that could mean serious income, which is where Phil Lewis comes in, owner of one of Cardiff's most successful pizza brands.
Phil is basically my pizza guru.
Our pizza guru now.
Now, while Matt's never worked as a chef, the family's adamant he has huge potential.
I was bought a digital thermometer for my birthday, so...
And he's already got a plaque.
Oh, I've already got pizza boxes made up as well with my face on. Bit keen.
If the pizzeria is a hit, it means Matt can give up the day job. After all, at full tilt, Phil and his team can make 300 pizzas a night.
And how much do you sell a pizza for?
The average price would be about £11.
OK, so £11, 300 of them.
You're rich. Tired, but rich.
Speaking of rolling in dough, it's time to do just that.
Keep it as round as possible.
Yep.
Treat it gently, because if it tenses up, you're not going to be able to stretch it. That is going to tear.
OK.
And you push out. The idea is you're pressing all the air from the middle to the crust, constantly trying to keep that shape.
Then comes the tricky part, stretching the dough.
Put it on the back of your knuckles, and then just very gently turn it round.
If you want, you can spin it as well.
Yeah, throw it up by all means.
These low ceilings.
So, I mean, you're making now a classic margarita.
Yeah.
Should they be thinking about having 5 really good toppings or mixing it up?
The margarita you get the most markup out of, without doubt.
Yeah.
But you're in a great location. You've got great producers around here. You've got a big farming community around here, and you've got a massive garden. So not to take advantage of that would be crazy.
Yeah.
But to really make this business a success, first Matt has to master the basics.
I'm making a mess.
You won't be able to stretch that now.
I've ruined that, right?
Yeah, you have, yeah.
Which means doing this well and at speed.
Yeah, just try and push it out a little bit.
Don't put an hole in the middle.
Yeah.
I've killed another one.
Let's just hope the third one's a charm.
Onto the back of your knuckles.
Yep.
And then just very gently.
Oh, watch me drop it.
Very slowly.
This will become second nature to you.
Yeah.
You know, this is pizza number 1.
Definitely.
/3.
You're doing well.
It's all about having fun, Phil. Mozzarella?
Yeah.
Just small chunks.
Yeah, just tear it up.
Yes.
You've done it.
I've had a go.
I think that looks pretty good.
Now comes the fun part.
It's hot. Delicious.
I love
Really nice.
thin bases.
Now that you know how to make them, you need to do a few more for the whole family. What do you think?
They don't like pizza.
Without doubt, this could be a real money spinner.
Dinner is ready.
Though from gardening to glamping, polytunnels to pizza, this family has a lot on its plate.
What do you think they could make from a business like this?
If they can turn 50 pizzas a night, averaging £10, what, 3 nights a week, then that's £6,000 a month. Without too much commitment. Because they've got other things to do here.
Yeah, they've got a lot to
And
do here.
that's kind of my concern. If you want customers to come to you, there needs to be some consistency there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well done.
Though before Matt can reopen the pizzeria, first up, they need fresh ingredients. And that means gardening on an industrial scale.
I think we've got a very busy day today. Tractor's broken down, so now we've got to do everything by hand.
Replace the whole lot. The whole lot.
Right then, I'm off.
After moving to the wild west of Wales in search of a simpler life,
Come on, help her.
the Erskine Pools are working harder than ever, trying to turn their botanical gardens back into a tourist attraction with glamping pods and the ability to host events.
I'll race you down the hill now.
Come on then. Woohoo!
All part of their grand plan to generate an income that supports the entire family.
Come on, old lady.
You're cheating! We've also had a couple of trees taken down so that we can see the beautiful view from the house. Yeah, going up and down the hill is a bit of a bind, but hey, it's keeping us all fit. That's why we're so hungry all the time.
Speaking of which, their other big project is the Barron Polytunnels, which must feed the family and provide the ingredients for Matt's pizzeria.
Hello, you two.
Morning.
I want to introduce you to my friend Emma.
Good morning.
Emma, this is Carly and Matt.
So I've called upon an expert, all-round gardening genius, Emma Ponting.
When I came in here, it was like a scene from an old jail movie, and Matt was just moving rocks.
I thought you'd brought that in.
No, sorry, no, this is what's underneath.
Oh my God.
The first priority is creating garden beds with fertile soil.
Okay, let's go up nice and tall on these then.
Yeah.
Mixture of compost,
Yeah.
topsoil,
Yep.
with manure as well. A year old is
Yeah.
good because otherwise there's so much nitrogen in it that it'll make everything shoot up too quickly. And then the key thing is to keep it watered even through winter.
We can water pretty easy. We've got the sprinkler system.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was going to mention.
Kate, no?
I'm so sorry.
While a sprinkler system is great for exotic plants, it can often create too much humidity and mean unwanted water on the leaves.
Trouble is it also introduces the aphids, the moulds, the mildews.
Yeah.
I would say you're much better off having hosing and just run them up and down the beds gives you much better control, and it's actually going down into the roots.
A polytunnel this size also requires heating, something that could cost these guys thousands.
It's just not worth it, in my view. But there are lots of passive ways of using solar energy to heat it, and they can be as simple as dotting dustbins full of water around. Even with a small amount of sun, that water heats up and then throughout the night releases the heat into the polytunnel.
That's amazing. If these guys get all these beds done over the winter, will they be able to plant in the spring?
Yes, and before.
Wow.
In fact,
okay.
if this was up and sorted now, you could just be planting now radishes, salads, very soon, early carrots, early potatoes. There's just so much you can be putting in.
Would you suggest maybe us doing summer one side, winter the other side?
I would suggest spending some time following the sun round and seeing where it falls, then trying to group your vegetables together that like similar conditions. These ones need lots of sun, these ones like a bit of shade, and planning it that way.
Even more efficient is creating both a summer and a winter polytunnel, though first comes a shed-load of work.
Sorry about this again, but the sun breaks down the polythene year after year, so you should see that as an ongoing thing that you have to do every 5 to 7 years.
Replace the whole lot?
The whole lot.
So would you suggest replacing that as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right then, I'm off.
Which means they're looking at forking out roughly £1,000 for each polytunnel. But hang on, Emma's not finished yet.
What I would do is rip the whole lot off, scrub everything, scrub the whole frames, replace the wood. I would replace the matting, because if you lose your crops to disease, it's a lot of money and effort down the drain.
Did you have any idea?
No, I thought we'd just tip that in there,
Yeah.
pop some seeds in, come back in a few months, boom.
Are you feeling a tiny little bit dispirited?
No, I can't get any lower right now.
Oh, Matt!
No, honestly, I was joking.
This is an enormous undertaking. This is going to be an ongoing slog, day after day, for as long as they are here. And I don't have any doubts about their capacity for hard work, but I just hope they don't find it too dispiriting. It's late November. Not only are the family enduring a brutal winter, but Britain is heading back into lockdown. Even so, they're determined to bring the polytunnels back to life.
6 ton of compost. So when you've got a 50-foot polytunnel, you need it on a mass scale.
But while the top of the hill is as close as the delivery truck can get, the compost needs to be stored at the bottom. And that's not even the biggest problem.
I think we've got a very busy day today, compounded by the fact the tractor's broken down, so now we've got to do everything by hand.
Hopefully one of the farmers has come today, he's going to take a look at the tractor for us. Otherwise, wheelbarrows. And I have taken a wheelbarrow down there full of this, and it pulled me the whole way.
By late February, the family's still in lockdown.
Which one are you going to choose?
And Carly's a full-time school teacher.
Pick one from which is quite challenging.
Even trickier, the lessons are all in Welsh.
My Welsh is minimal. I ask Riley a lot for help. I think she gets a bit frustrated with me sometimes, don't you, Riley? She says, stop asking me to look in the dictionary, don't you, Roo?
Though once school's out, life for Riley, Brooke and Blake is a non-stop adventure. Their latest excursion, helping the neighbouring farmer with the new lambs.
Okay, here she comes.
Richard, meanwhile, is juggling working remotely as a security consultant with his true passion, Operation Polytunnel.
Well, we've been very fortunate that we've got a very accommodating farmer who literally next door has about 20 tonnes of horse manure, which he has kindly said we can help ourselves. This, as any gardener would know, is perfect for our raised beds. And I'm getting my 10,000 steps a day in.
After the intense work of repairing and sterilising the polytunnels, this week marks a major milestone. They're finally ready to plant food for themselves and the pizzeria.
What we've done is we put a list of all the vegetables that we like, and we're going to plant those. So we're going to have, obviously, garlic and tomatoes for the pizzas, plus basil, plus then some of the staple stuff where you're going to have cabbages, cauliflowers, turnips.
Richard's even come up with yet another idea to make money from their 3.5 acres.
Well, we thought it would be a nice idea that if people come to visit the gardens, that all the flowers that they see, they could purchase and take away with them.
But despite the many challenges of going rural...
You holding on tight?
This demanding slice of the Welsh countryside is definitely feeling like home.
I'm going to get you. I'm going to get your feet. Everybody has been so welcoming, though, to us since we came. And we already know the majority of our neighbours.
I'm quite surprised how many people, may I say crazy people, live on a mountain.
Well, in this house alone, there's 7. As spring approaches, the workload is unrelenting as the family strives to create an income from their land.
And how much of a learning curve have you found it?
Huge.
Then again, so is what they've achieved. Not only are they transforming the gardens, there's also progress on the pizza front, with plans to demolish the derelict stables and build a new cafe. In the meantime, Matt's trying out his skills on his new friends from the village, Andy and Pat.
Hi.
Evening.
Hi. Sit down, take a seat.
It's actually one of my first times that I've done a bit of food prep for anybody else outside the family.
Can I have everything on mine, not too spicy?
Today is either make or break. If it doesn't work, then it's not happening.
Ideally, Matt wants to give up working as an electrician and make this one of his full-time jobs.
Just because I've got a pizza oven doesn't mean I can make pizzas.
While Matt's pizza looks delicious,
Dinner served.
he still needs practice to cook it right if he wants to charge a tenner a pop.
If we can serve 30 pizzas a night on a Friday, Saturday, potentially it's over £600.
Hey guys, enjoy.
Thank you. So I can give up my job and keep doing this forever. Until everybody in the village is fat.
Though first things first, what do these local foodies think of the menu?
Really good. Matt, it's delicious. Is it OK if we put an order in when you officially open? We'd love to be your first customers.
Definitely, more than welcome to come.
Well, that's pretty good for a first go.
I think one of the biggest things I'll take away from today is I need to practice up my game. Turning 30 pizzas out in one evening is going to be quite hard work.
We'll have to tell Lara and Dave to come up here.
Definitely.
They'd come up here.
They would, yeah.
Yeah.
These two will leave here today, they'll tell their friends, and by tomorrow morning this place will be the gossip of the village.
Cheers, Matt. Really, really good.
Yeah, this is definitely going to work.
But 7 months into the Erskine Pool's new life, has the move from city to country been worth it?
I don't think any of us realised how much work we were going to have to put into this.
Don't do it.
It's April and it's spring. 7 months since the Erskine Pools left Cardiff and quite literally headed for the hills, becoming mortgage-free.
But moving 3 generations under one roof and taking on 3.5 acres of formal manicured gardens, whew, that's a brave move indeed.
Fortunately, this is a family not fazed by hard graft. Richard, Dawn, Carly and Matt have worked tirelessly to get the jungle under control.
Hello, you lovely two.
Hello.
Good morning. Huggy, huggy. Look at that view. It's just
stunning, isn't it?
It's just breathtaking. And you've done so much work out here, and I'm actually starting to see the proper shape of this garden. Look at this. Wow. I hope you're quite proud of yourselves.
I'm very proud of my lot. They've worked extremely hard.
I can tell.
To all kinds of weather.
So did you get snowed in over the winter?
Twice.
Yes, twice.
Has that ever happened in Cardiff?
82, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I remember it well.
Originally, the plan was to devote this incredible view to glamping, but now the pods are on hold, and the focus is making the gardens a place people will spend the day rather than the night.
We've had a bit of a reality check since moving here.
Just the one?
Just the one. We took a step back and realised we'll just use what we got before spending big money.
So actually trying not to do everything all at once.
Yeah. So for now, we're going to get the cafe established, and this will be somewhere people can come and enjoy and roam.
Weekdays, the cafe will sell grazing boards and bottles of wine. Then on the weekend, it will be a prep kitchen for Matt's fabulous pizzas. Though there is one slight hurdle: Matt's day job as an electrician.
So you haven't been still working as well, have you?
Yes.
Matt, how are you still alive?
My current commute was up at 5 in the morning, back about 7 at night.
But it's not just Matt putting in the long hours. Richard's still working remotely as a security consultant, and of course, the gardening never ends.
I don't think any of us realised how much work we were going to have to put into this. There's been a few effing and jeffings, you know, between us.
I was going to say, have there been a few heated words?
Yeah. But I think we all realise there's going to be times like that, but we've worked it out.
The secret to their success: humour, especially at the idea that country life is all about long walks and birdsong.
I can guarantee you it is not like that.
No.
Don't
do it.
But while it's been a tough 7 months for the grown-ups,
Why don't you grab a fairy and put it in place?
Riley, Brooke and Blake couldn't be happier.
It's like a constant game of hide and seek, your new life, isn't it?
Their biggest challenge: creating a fairy garden.
How many fairies live here, Riley?
36.
36?
What a contrast to life in the city.
In Cardiff, I didn't let them play out on the street. You know, I was worried about the cars, and here, we don't see them. It's amazing. Settled in school, great. They've made lots of new friends.
How about you?
COVID's definitely made things more difficult for us. We've just been thrown in the deep end. We've got to set up the business and get everything up and running. But this is a beautiful place. Why wouldn't we want to be here?
Like every member of this family, Carly's been hard at work promoting the gardens online and getting a business grant for the cafe cum pizzeria.
I had some good news yesterday that we've been accepted.
Brilliant.
So it's all hands on deck.
How quickly have you got to get this business up and running to qualify for the grant?
We've got 6 weeks.
Oh, my goodness. But you haven't even got a cafe yet. You've just got a sort of derelict bit of building.
I know. We're working on it, Kate. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You know what? Knowing your family, I actually don't doubt you.
As for the person who first suggested this mad adventure, that would be Richard. He now spends most of his free time in a polytunnel, growing the ingredients for Matt's pizzas.
What a transformation! God, the last time I was here, Matt was breaking rocks like a convict.
7 months ago, there was nothing here, but now both polytunnels have been repaired, sterilised and planted.
We've got the actual San Marzano Italian tomatoes in seedlings at the moment.
Amazing.
We've got basil and all the other
peppers and chilies, everything else I need for a pizza.
You guys just never stop. You never stop. I can't believe what you've achieved. And it's only early spring now, and you've still managed to do so much.
I don't think we've had a day off, to be honest.
Not only will pizzeria patrons be able to come here and choose their own toppings, Richard also plans to sell them veggie boxes at £9 a pop. But while he's in his element, he feels the move has been toughest on Dawn.
Since we haven't actually started the business yet, Dawn hasn't found her niche. I'm sure once people start coming through the door, one of Dawn's great strengths is her ability to communicate and interact with people. And as soon as that starts happening, I'm sure she'll flourish.
Have there been any times, though, given the challenges that you've clearly had, where you thought, we shouldn't have done this, we should have stayed in Cardiff?
Yeah, because everything was sorted in Cardiff. You had no worries. But we're in the most fantastic place. We've come through COVID.
Yeah.
The sun is out, and we're still here.
That's great.
While there's still and always will be a mountain of work left to do, seeing what the Erskine Pools have achieved so far is utterly breathtaking.
So what a 7 months it has been. Life has changed dramatically for all of you, hasn't it?
Definitely, especially since these two idiots came and found a property for us to come and live in.
The dream became a reality very, very quickly, on day one, really.
What have been the upsides of this move?
It's really understanding that family is everything.
So what the kids have enjoyed, it just does make it worthwhile. Go horse riding one day to feeding baby lambs the other. When we have snow, we can go sledding.
I don't have to travel anymore to get this experience. I actually live it.
The family wanted the great outdoors, and it really doesn't get much greater than this. After selling both family homes in Cardiff for a total of £605,000, they bought their 7-bed Welsh longhouse here for £445,000. That's 160 grand less, and they're mortgage free. They've also gone from having small traditional gardens to 3.5 acres. Though that also means all 4 adults are working a lot harder, going from a total of 160 hours a week to 220. Meanwhile, they're saving £1,100 a month on mortgage repayments and hoping to make further savings of around 150 quid on fruit and veg. Even better, once the polytunnels, gardens and pizzeria officially open for business, they reckon they'll earn up to about £25,000 a year.
You've set yourselves a big task. Do you feel confident that you can make this work?
100%. We wouldn't do it if we didn't have that level of confidence.
What if it doesn't work?
Well, we haven't thought about that, Kate.
We've got nothing to lose, really.
Haven't you? We're here. We're not sat back in Cardiff. We're living it. But if it didn't pan out, then at least we can hold our heads high and say we tried it. And it was an experience.
I love it.
In fact, I love this entire family.
They've got grit, they've got determination, and the most amazing work ethic. If anyone can make this place a home, it's them.
Next time, a family from Reading.
It's a very cool garden. I can hear the ducks.
Brave or a bit bonkers.
Have you ever milked a goat before?
No.
They're swapping the city for 18 back-breaking acres.
It's been very tough.
Has it?
Yeah, really tough, actually.